Well, hello, Taurus, and welcome to your forecast from the Gasmic Tarot. This is a general reading, love, money, career, for the period beginning 22nd of March. Because it's a general reading, it may not resonate with all of you. So take a look at the forecast for your moon sign and your rising sign for a better picture. If it does resonate with you, if you want me to resonate with your energy, or if you want to claim the reading, throw a comment below. First of all, as I'm having my huge cup of actual just espresso, thank you again for liking and subscribing so YouTube can find my new channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Spirit. 2 fell out. Put these to the side. If this is the first time coming to the channel, know that I channel messages from the army, the plethora of spirits that are in my space. Plus, I'm also getting some of your guides, some of your past loved ones in here. They laugh, they sing, they do whatever they need to do to get my attention. Sometimes they show me things I just don't want to see. Who wants to see people having relations after over 50 years old? Anyway, just know that they're trying to get my attention because they miss you. They want to say hello. This is not, when we die, it's not the end. So, if you feel a spirit in your place, ask who it is. Who knows? It might just be Aunt Sally coming in and saying hello. All right. So speaking of saying hello, spirits, what do we have for our Tauruses? For the period beginning 22nd of March, what do we got? All right. Looks like we're starting off with the Hermit. Oh, and we have the Page of Cups. I see homework. That's what happens when you have a spirit-driven reading. Page of Rods. Oh, 2 pages. Page of Pentacles. Wow, 3 pages. Let's see if we have 4. Ace of Swords. Judgment. Nice. I'm probably going to pull a couple more cards, but let's just get started with those. Let me have one more sip. Apologies, it's early. See, when you start life off with a gasm, and that is a espresso-gasm, when you can start life off and just go, A-H, the sound of creation. You're creating something delicious in your life, okay? If nobody's ever told you that, you can say you've heard it here on the Gasmic Tarot. The sound of creation. Look it up on Google, you'll find it. Things that make you go, are things that are creating deliciousness in your life. Okay, so we're starting off the period with the Hermit. This is about, solitude. Time to reflect. Look at this guy. He's in his little robe. He's moving. He's by himself. Okay. Hey, everybody in the world is affected by COVID. They've been pretty much by themselves. Unless they're locked up with 8 children, you can usually find time to be alone. This is just spirit. It's not. There's some homework, but it's about, this is your time of solitude. This is your time where people are just, for the first time, they're out of that race. They're out of that crazy hamster wheel, right? Now they have more time on their hands. Maybe you've done binge watching Netflix, and Spirit's saying, what do you really want? What do you want, Taurus? Consider all options when it comes to where you live. Maybe the dynamic has changed. Maybe your view about where you want to live has changed. A lot of people are moving out of the city. A lot of people are saying, hey, you know what? Life is short. I think I'm going to move to the Greek islands and live and work from there since I can work remote. I mean, consider all your options. If you're in a relationship, evaluate that relationship. If you're happy a good part of the time, invest in that relationship. For those of you who are single, It's okay to be single. You're learning discernment. No longer are you going to accept what's not acceptable to you. Go ahead, maybe you want to write your list about what you're looking for in a soulmate. Easy list. Write down what you want. Make it a positive. Prioritize it. I will not call you a picky bitch if you have more than 200 items. Take it, fold it up, put it away. Why? Because the universe doesn't want to hear, are we there yet? Okay. Number 3 on that, just work on yourself. Be the matching god or goddess to whoever it is you're trying to call in. It'll happen. But in the meantime, you'll learn discernment, and you will not accept what is less than you deserve. More self-esteem, more self-worth comes with that exercise. Okay? If you're thinking about money, or you're thinking about career, you're thinking about entrepreneurship, Spirit is asking you to take a different course, a tack, a strategy, okay? In the career, in the business sector, all right? Look at things differently. Maybe go to the 800-foot level and work your way down. Also, homework right here, Page of Cups. Page of Cups. This is about lightening up, okay? Lighten up to become light. How do we do that? Go back to the Dollar Tree for that dollar notebook. Write down every emotion you feel right now. Write them down. And I want you to know, if your list of emotions aren't peace, love, joy, appreciation, gratitude, charity, empathy, but they're fear, anger, if they're not, those are Earth B emotions I just mentioned. If they're fear, anger, worry, despair, judgment, envy, and be honest with yourself, you can rip this up when you're done. Happy, if you're not happy, if you're not in joy, if you're not enjoying what you're doing, and you're dealing with all these negative emotions, self-righteousness, negative emotion, courage, on the border, I'm afraid, but I do it anyway. Hope is kind of despair with maybe a better outlook. So, guilt, shame, negative Earth A emotions. It's time to reevaluate. Now, how do you get from there to here? Okay, write down what you're really feeling. At least then you can have an honest conversation with yourself. Okay? If you get butthurt every time someone says, hey, you seem a little angry, and then you get angry, guess what? You're angry. So, how do you get out of it? Find something light to do. I don't care if you finger paint. I don't care if you sing. And if you're not a great singer, doesn't matter. There's a saying, the angels always look on us and smile when we sing and we share our joy in song, even if our voice sucks, okay? Anyway, lighten up. Be creative. Because if you can, this is a really good time of great news. You've got 3 pages here. This is about opening up and going into a period with more social activity. As things start to open up, guess what's going to happen? Everybody's going to go social crazy. But you're going to be doing it in a more responsible manner. I know some of you have gotten your inoculation, and you're starting to move forward and get back out there and start thinking about plans. So this is your opening. We've got the Page of Rods, bringer of good news. Okay, right here. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Excuse me. The Page of Pentacles. This is about progress and good news in the financial sector. So good news, good news, good news. Wake up, lighten up. Hello. And then you've got this Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. Before we get started with the typical reading, cutting through the BS. What's that song? We're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it. You're not gonna take it anymore. All right? You're cutting through, you see through the veil of illusion. You see through the BS. What you found acceptable last year, oh boy, that's not acceptable this time. Your eyes are open to this, and this is a new beginning. A new beginning for work, for love. Immediate positive change right here. Immediate positive change. Then we've got the Judgment card. That's about spiritual awakening, great change and opportunity. Okay, who knows? You might be drawn to an old property. You were doing renos. Making a major property decision pretty quickly, pretty soon. Career acknowledgement of success, upcoming finances improve. And on the relationship front, if you're single, you maybe visit an old relationship, maybe not to rekindle the flame, maybe not to talk to the person, maybe you are. But for the majority of you, that old relationship that you're revisiting, you're revisiting it mentally in order to say, okay, what went wrong with that relationship? Here comes that dollar notebook. Okay, and what can I do to move forward from that so that I don't make so I fall into that same situation, that same trap? How do I resolve it? And the big thing, after you figure out what you accepted that was not deserving of you, okay, you also want to forgive. Yes, forgive the person, that jerk who hurt you, okay, because you cannot live until you forgive. But also forgive yourself. Important one, because when you forgive yourself and not hold any anger when you think about the ex also, and you think about how you allowed yourself to maybe be used or etc., then you can really move forward. You hearing me? Okay. And then we've got the 9. The 9 of coins. Dun, dun, dun. Financial security. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Coins is about financial stability, tending your garden. For women, or feminine energy, it's about women with independent means. You can do it on your own. You don't need anybody else to do this. Financial reward. One more. Victory. Okay, Six of Rods is a victory card. It's about good news. Good news, good news, good news. Financial security, immediate financial improvement. Okay? Also, respect yourself. Don't accept less than you deserve. Okay, kids, that's all I got. Thanks again for liking and subscribing, and we'll see you next time. Take care.